my growth. They see the change, the tone, but they couldn't handle that. No, they couldn't handle that. If they really knew the fact, they really don't to have a gift.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel where we discuss popular mainstream music. And today we're going to be talking about Nicki Minaj and her PinkFriday tour. Okay, very successful tour, but so much to talk about it. And we're going to get into that. But if you enjoyed the little snippet of music in the beginning of this video, I'm an artist too, guys. Check it out, okay? Link is in the description box below. And you can check it all here on YouTube and all on multiple streaming music platforms. So definitely check out my music, guys. But anyway, getting back into Nicki Minaj, okay? Nicki Minaj and her tour, okay? Nicki is sold out, so it just goes to show that Nicki has such a strong fan base. Like, Nicki really is this legend. She sold out and she's doing well. Now, I've seen a lot of the video clips and Nicki can definitely perform. Do I think Nicki's like the greatest performer? Like, of course she's not like a Beyonce. Like, however, I feel like she's still giving it. She's giving it. She's giving me energy. Now there's been so much criticism though, and this is nothing new. Nicki gets a lot of criticism. She's feisty, so people want to get feisty with her, all the Nicki drama, However, people have been critiquing, and there's been clips shown about her yelling at people, her snatching the mic, from other people, bloopers, mistakes, which I don't really see. But for me, basically, people have been critical. And this is to be expected with Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj is controversial. She does get into feuds with other artists and blah, 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 and it creates tension. So people are going to be critical of her. Now, yes, she sold out. She's very successful. I've seen the things that people have been critical of, like the yelling at her makeup artist, the yelling at her audience, taking the mic when the girl was messing up, which I thought was more comical. I didn't take it too seriously. I'm not saying they were right or wrong. I wouldn't say it's on, character in terms of who Nicki is, who she is, but I also feel like it wasn't too serious for me to be like, I feel like that's Nicki's brand, to be very like, this is a girl that just literally called out Miley Cyrus, like right in the middle of MTV Live, like, so it's to be expected. It could be comical. I found that it was kind of funny. In certain senses, even like the fans' reaction to it was funny. Like, I saw the fan that got that and she made a TikTok saying she still loves Nicki Minaj. It was really fun. She didn't know. She just messed up. So I don't know. I think it was a little bit lighthearted, but, maybe it wasn't. What do you guys think? I just felt like it was a little bit petty, because it's been known that even Beyonce is nothing to fool around with when she's behind the stage getting changed. Like, even Tina knows. So, this is just typical diva behavior. It wasn't crazy to me. In my opinion, it doesn't look crazy at all. Now, some people are coming up in terms of like production and stuff like that. Now, I personally feel like the only weak spot within this tour, if I were to pick a weak spot, is just production. I think the stage is beautiful but in Gag City, but I think a couple more props to make it more filled, make the stage look more filled, because this is Gag City, right? So this is a city, so the way Lady Gaga did with her Monster Ball tour, there's like a castle. Like, I felt like there was that in the Nicki Minaj tour, the Pink Print tour. Yes, there is that. However, it's very like hologram more so. It's more hologram, it's more like color than it actually is like a real like set castle. I feel like they should have been more props to really give it that city vibe in the stage, because we're more so relying on like the lights and the manipulation of the lights and the holograms, whatever. It looks a little bit empty, also I think the fashion could have been a little bit better, a little bit stronger in terms of like the fashion. Like, I think the fashion could have been more like her outfit that she wore at the VMAs. I always loved that. they were giving her the Legend Award at the VMAs. I felt like that outfit really explains Nicki. I feel like the fashion in this tour could have been executed a lot stronger. I feel like they could have went more costume with it. You know, I feel like the outfits are a little bit more chill. You know, for my taste, you know, and I feel like Nicki isn't a chill outfit person. So when it comes to like the tour, I feel like that's where we should see it. And I felt like the outfits and the fashion and the production was kind of not as, it's not bad, okay, especially for a typical act. It's not bad at all. It's just not like supreme, you know. And that, you know, and there could be lots of things that go into that factor, because, you know, Beyonce had to put a lot of money on extra production. I know Lady Gaga had to put her money up for extra production. Even Victoria Monet, when she had to open for Ariana Grande, she had to put money for her production. Like, a lot of times, like, you get a certain amount of support for tour, but not everything. So she may have to put in a lot of money for that, and it may not be a good investment in this economy, in this time, in this climate of music. So, you know, she may not have invested too much in outfits and production costume, but just did good enough so that it's presentable. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. The production and the fashion is bad. I'm just saying, for me, for it to give me Gag City, it should have been more like scenery, more props, more like, give me that Monster Ball. Like, maybe not on that level, like so much, but just a little bit more, you know, more on the scenery. That's what I would say about it. But, you know, even with, like, you know, the low scenery and production, Nicki Minaj is just a great performer. Her energy can make up for it. You know, now her dancing isn't up there, but okay. People were like talking about the dancing. I've never cared for Nicki as a dancer. Like, are we really serious here? Like, I don't look at Nicki as a dancer girl.
You ain't smoking hot, bust me down. You the same clown nigga that was running me down. Now you all up in my, cause you wanna be down. Rule number one to be a boss ass bitch. Never let a clown nigga try to play you. Okay. If he play you, then rule number two is fuck his best friends and make them yes men. Okay.
Wow. That's how
I don't care for Nicki dancing. It doesn't mean anything to me. Nicki, to me, her rapping skills, the way she raps live, so animated, so energetic, and so commanding, that's enough for me. That's enough of a performance. Like, if you're more of an audio performer, like, you're great at giving a good vocal experience, whether it be singing or rapping, you don't need to give me a two-step. Like, why would I need a two-step for you? You know, so I never looked at Nicki as a dancer. I actually think her stronger performances is when she's not dancing. I prefer Nicki, like, I prefer Nicki just wearing a crazy outfit, like a crazy, like, over-the-top outfit, and just rapping and going crazy and cursing out the crowd and making funny jokes and, like, you know, like that kind of character from Nicki. That's what I prefer from Nicki Minaj. Like, I don't care for her doing dance moves. Like, she can do a little dance. Like, of course she can dance and do some dance moves, but I don't rate that in her performance. I don't take it seriously. I don't take her as a dancer, as a serious dancer. I look at, you know, Beyonce as a dancer, Janet as a dancer, Britney as a dancer. I don't look at Nicki as a dancer. So it didn't really matter to me. There was also controversy with a certain TikToker who felt like his dance was stolen, which was an 8 count. And they did invite him, and, you know, Nicki tried to reprimand it with him, and he wanted it to be a different way. Like, he wanted to be invited on stage, and he didn't get it, so he complained about it. And he's really popular on TikTok, Dante. You know, he's a really good dancer. You know, go check him out. He's really good. But that was a part of, you know, just lots of, like, controversy, like, people nitpicking at Nicki. But what I feel like at the end of the day, Nicki sold out. You know, complain about the production, complain about anything, Nicki sold out. She has all her fans just saying her rap. She is a legend. She did what she had to do. So at the end of the day, I gotta give Nicki her props. Like, she gets her props. Like, she sold out. Like, she did a great job. And, you know, she just is that rap queen. So what do you guys think? Okay, what do you guys think about this tour? Again, for me, I think the production and fashion could have been on a higher level. Besides that, the performance, I feel like Nicki's doing a really good job performing. And I feel like people should judge her more on her live raps than versus, you know, dancing and stuff like that. Now, there are some singing parts that, you know, people feel like, oh, maybe she could have sung more of, but Nicki's not really a singer. When she sings fun, it's happy, you know. I don't know, I feel like her performance is on point. However, it just could have been like the production. So, you know, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think it's great? Do you like her performance? Do you like the production? What do you think are the weaknesses? What do you think are the strengths? And she sold out, you know, despite all this, she sold out. So let me know in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video. And don't forget to check out my music, okay?